Hey guys, it's Mr. and Mrs. Morse, and today we thought we'd do something fun for you and recreate one of the labs that we did earlier this year. So you're welcome to either just watch this video, or if you want to follow along and create it at home, you can do that as well. So we're going to do our ice cream energy transfer lab, and I'm going to go over the ingredients that you'll need. I would suggest getting them together and then pausing the video before you get started. I'll also put a list of the ingredients in the comments. So you're going to need 1 cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of sugar, a little bit of salt to shake in a moment, a teaspoon of vanilla, a bag of ice, and then a smaller bag to put your ingredients in. It can be a gallon. I'm using a quart. I think that's easiest. All right, so go ahead and get together your materials and then hit play when you're ready to start. When you're ready to start, the first step is to take your cup of milk, which I've already poured here, and put it into your smaller bag. Now be careful, you might want to do this over the sink so you don't spill. All right, when you are done with that, you're going to add your sugar and vanilla. So measure out 3 tablespoons of sugar, and then just 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We haven't even opened ours, so we're going to open ours first. 1 teaspoon. All right, and you'll pour all of those inside your bag. And you're going to seal up your bag nice and tight so none of the liquid can get out. Next, if you haven't done so already, fill up your larger bag with ice. Mine's about halfway full. That should be all you need. And you're gonna want to add about ½ a cup of salt. Just like we put salt down in the school parking lot, or we put salt down on the roads when it's icy out to help break down the salt, this is gonna help your ice melt a little bit faster. So I'd suggest about ½ a cup, but it doesn't have to be an exact science, just what you have. All right, and you might hear a noise when it gets in there. All right, so I'm gonna put my bag of ingredients, my bag of sugar, milk, and vanilla into the bag of ice and salt. Now, we need some energy to cause this change. And so you are going to provide the energy yourself. And you're gonna need to shake this bag of ice for about 5 minutes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. You can shake it back and forth. You can shake it side to side, but just make sure that you are shaking your bag. So keep this going for about 5 minutes, and then we'll walk you through the end. All right, so we ended up shaking our ice cream for about closer to 10 minutes. If you try to pull yours out at 5 minutes and you realize that you are still having trouble getting yours to feel hard like ice cream, then you either need to add more salt to your ice or shake it for a longer time. So we went ahead and poured ours in a bowl, and we're going to talk a little bit about the science behind this ice cream, okay? So your ice didn't just magically melt. You needed to have some sort of energy transfer go on. So in this case, the energy from the thermal energy, the heat energy surrounding the ice is what caused it to melt. You don't give away cold energy to things, but the heat around it caused the ice to melt. So in this case, the ice had thermal energy come from the room, right? Because this room's a lot warmer than ice, or it came from the counter, which is a lot warmer than the ice, but it also came from your bag of milk and sugar and vanilla that was around the ice. So when we use our energy of motion, our kinetic energy to shake the bag, that sped up the process. And the salt on the ice, just like we put salt on the ice on roads to break things down, to help it melt more quickly, that helped the ice melt more quickly and helped this whole thing happen a lot faster. And so when we're done, we should have warm ice, which is now melted into its liquid form, water, which we already have poured down our sink. And then last but not least, some nice ice cream. So the last step that you guys have today is to grab a spoon, hopefully share with the people around you, and enjoy. Who knew science could taste so good?
It's good ice cream.
All right, you guys have an awesome weekend, and hopefully we'll be back sometime soon with a different experiment.